Trump, 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 Trump. You're on a ledge, you're ready to jump. Trump, 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 Trump. Your job's deported, you're taking your lumps. Trump, 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 Trump. We need one man or we're sunk. Trump, 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 Trump. We make the smart bet. Trump, don't be a chump. Trump, 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 Trump. Who can get us over the hump? Trump, 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 Trump. Maybe Kelly can't tell whether Trump, 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 Trump. Blood is flowing from her wherever. Trump, 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 Trump. He's got charisma. Who can resist? Trump, 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 Trump. A tiny finger narcissist.
I'm Brian Bryant, and we're about to have an exclusive interview with one of America's most celebrated celebrities, Baby Trumpkins. And we understand that he's going to have an exciting announcement. Baby Trumpkins, can you tell us, is there any truth to the rumor that you will run as a candidate for the presidency of the United States? Can you tell us what kind of president you'll be? Well, how can the voters evaluate you as a candidate?
Brian, my supporters want me to be unpredictable. They like to be surprised.
But how can they compare you to the other candidates?
You mean Hillary? What a crook she is. And all she knows how to do is talk, talk, talk. But me, I know how to build things. Just look at this fort I made.
This looks like Fort Trump. Are there lots of elephants in Fort Trump?
Well, there didn't used to be, but there are now.
And can you tell us about Pedro?
He's a foreigner. He wants to get into Fort Trump, but he's not allowed to.
What sort of person is Pedro?
A rapist and a murderer. And he could be a good person, too. I mean, anything's possible.
Baby Trumpkins, are you going to be able to act presidential enough for the most powerful office in the United States?
Brian, let me show you just how easy it will be to do it.
I am sorry, Baby Trumpkins, but I'm having a hard time believing this.
But Brian, everything I've told you has been reported in the National Enquirer.
I just can't buy it.
Oh, really? You know, Brian, I know some things about your wife. It would be a shame if someone spilled the beans and you had to go back to doing infomercials for the Suzanne Summers Thigh Master.
Well, the last few years have been pretty tough. I get some voiceover work now and then, but that's all being outsourced now.
You're hurting, aren't you, Brian?
Well, my wife has left me.
You don't win anymore. Brian, the best way for you to regain your confidence is to vote for me.
Is it really that easy?
Brian, there's two kinds of people in the world. Those who are against me, Baby Trumpkins, and those who are for me, Baby Trumpkins. Those who are for me are wise and talented and can do great things. Those who are against me are pathetic losers, lying losers, low-energy losers, and losers of an as yet unspecified nature. Am I starting to make sense?
Not really. It kind of sounds like you ought to be in a straitjacket. But what the hell? You're the only candidate that I can really relate to. So, I'm with you, Baby Trumpkins.
Folks, I'd like to help you just like I helped Brian. Now my accountants say I'm crazy, but here goes. Call the number at the bottom of the screen and you'll receive a semester's worth of tuition at the prestigious Donald Trump University. Trust me, this is a six-figure value and it's yours for just $39.39. And if you call in the next 10 minutes, I'll give you a free case of Trump Natural Spring Water. 100% pure, bottled at the source. How crazy am I? You'll have to elect me to find out. Act now while litigation is still pending.
Oh, there you are, winky old bean.
Oh, yes, binky old boy.
Old shoe.
Old sock.
Old
Old money.
Tell me something, winky old button. With all this talk of politics that's being bandied about these days, whom did you vote for in the last election?
Whom did I vote for?
Yes, that's right.
Last election.
That's the one.
Romney, of course.
Oh, Romney. Yes, yes. Should have known, Romney.
Yes, yes.
Was wondering if you'd taken a flyer on that East African fellow.
Heavens.
Gentlemen,
I believe we ordered Chardonnay.
this bottle is compliments of that gentleman.
Yeah, I'm not certain he's one of us. But I'll take a dip in the old pool.
Sir, perhaps you'd like a glass.
I say, that fellow who sent this over, is he a member of the club?
A new member, sir. Dues paid in advance, all cash.
I see. Well, I suppose I'll give it a whirl.
Would you gentlemen like something to wash away that vulgar aftertaste?
Check, please.
It's already been paid in full.
Ever notice how events sometimes overtake your thinking? About Trump, I mean. Now, he's a carrot-colored money grubber. I get that. And he's one hair transplant away from the funny farm. Okay, fine. And he seems better suited to a bar stool at closing time than to a seat in the Oval Office. Point taken. And his foreign policy expertise seems to have been obtained from reading the back of a box of Captain Crunch. Whatever. At least he's not Hillary. Whitewater, Benghazi, the emails. What diabolical powers does she possess that allow her to elude the righteous arm of law enforcement? To what witch's coven does she owe her allegiance?
Evil. So evil.
The Emerald City is fast as lightning!
Don't worry, Binky. I'll take care of her. Everything will be all right.
I say, Binky old boot, what happened just there? I say you went down faster than Scott Walker in the primaries.
It was the most extraordinary thing.
Oh, really?
I had a vision of a voice. It sounded a lot like Trump. And he assured me that everything would be all white.
Cut. With all the mass shootings and the senseless racial killings of late, we both like to emphasize the focus of our political leaders should be
Another investigation into Hillary's emails. Duh.
say goodnight, Binky.
Good night, Binky.